Give him the Ulafala. He is the tribal chief of Australia. Acknowledge him.
I'm the tribal chief around here. Yeah, you see me.
Oh look, I can be an idiot like Logan Paul and wear a Yu-Gi-Oh card around my shirt. Alrighty, so today's video is gonna make I'm gonna make this the simplest video for a while. I haven't done this for last year's game, and I probably should have, but it's been a while and I haven't created this character, so I'm gonna recreate him again. He's my go-to character that I always make, and he's more and more dangerous every single year that I make him. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a superstar. So before we get started, you know the deal. Make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe. And let's get straight into today's video, which is WWE creating my superstar. And then after this, I'm going to go ahead and make another one. Well, not another superstar, but the next thing we're going to make is we're going to make a arena. We're going to make our own pay-per-view event. I might even do the story. So he's 5'7". I just got to do some mathematics over here. Because I don't know the conversion rate, I'm going to have to type it in. Now he is 172 pounds. He's a skinny little fella. And this is what happens when he overeats and too many calories. So, he is 5'7", he's 172, so he's actually 78 kilos. So 78 kilos is very light, probably not built for a particular wrestling, but so some of the women weigh a lot less, but he's not a woman, obviously. But Tyler Thunderbolt White, he's quick, he's fast, he's agile, he can I don't know how to put it, it's a hard thing to actually put character what he's about. He's about fast. He's a little bit like a mixture between Finn Balor and Dragon Lee. Okay, we'll say Finn Balor, Dragon Lee, and Gunther. Now, the reason I pick those particular three is because he's got the speed of Finn Balor, the agility of Dragon Lee, and the powerful hits like Gunther. So he's a triple one. He's a smaller sized guy, but he has the deliverance and power of a Gunther, but the speed of Dragon Lee and Finn Balor. That's the way I can, I personally think that's how I can describe him. Alright, so now we're just going to do a little work on his face. I think that's actually the face I chose for him last year anyway. He had the very basic face. Or he might have had that face. It was either that face or he had that face. Face texture. Oh, look at, he's a war boy. I could actually make him a war boy, but I'm not, you know. Permanent Bluetooth. Yeah, he can connect Bluetooth and play music at his ears. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Coloured teeth. No, then again, if you think about it, Jey Uso is a good example of this. He likes to wear like weird things like that. Alright, face deformation. Yeah, I don't need your warnings. No, facial structure. Yeah, Tyler White is he's a very generic looking character. He's very generic, he's very easy to make into some respect, you know. Yeah, he's a very basic character. Like, he's not too fancy, but he's, you know, he's all about. We're already done with all this body weight and class stuff. Oh. We're going to work on his entrance gear first, and then we revert back and do his thing. So, his hair, I think that was his hair last time. I can't quite remember what his hair was. Something like that, maybe. I can just hear some of you guys, like, automatically going, but how do you not know your own character's hair? Didn't you make him? Yeah, it's been that long since I've made him. It's, you know, can't expect me to remember it all. No, that I can turn him into a Camilla Hayes. Alright, here's Tyler White. He comes out with Goku hair. Motley Crue hair. Love it. That's kind of cool. But he's not like that. His hair is very specific. Wow, imagine fighting like that. Nice beautiful hair like that, and then you get your head bashed up. I don't know if you guys recognize whose hair that's supposed to be, but I do. Ah, there it is. That's the hair right there. Now, obviously, what is his name? His name is Tyler White. Now, I say his name's Tyler White, but he has two versions of himself. He has Tyler White, and then he has his ulterior version, which is Tyler Dark. Well, his alternate version is Tyler Dark. So it depends on where he is. If he's in a faction that is a heel, he'll have black hair. If he's in a faction that is a babyface, he has white hair. So babyface is white hair, blue, shiny blue and silver and white and gold. When he's in a heel mode, he is black and red with dark gold and copper. So, yes, he is a very basic, generic character, but what you don't realize about him is he actually has some depth to his character. That's the thing. A lot of people don't know that. About that. There we go. The ironic part about him, he does kind of have this, the ironic part is his eyes are very what I want them to be. They're just a little too bright. Alright, so most of he's mostly done up the top. More like there, he's got a bit of fuzz, but Yeah, like a tiny bit of fuzz. He doesn't need too much fuzz on him. I do believe he had a tattoo. I just can't quite remember everything. I know most stuff about my own character. It's just I don't remember all of it. You know. Look at that! I could turn him into an. He's Tyler Uso White. Very interesting tattoo designs. Very generic. I think we'll pass on tattoos. You don't need tattoos. You don't need tattoos, man. You don't need them. Yeah. Some interesting, they have some interesting looks for him, I can tell you. I'll know the look when I see it. And there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, there is his look, the elven look. So he's had a little bit of a change this year. Like his eyes aren't usually that; they're usually like bright, vibrant blue, but I've changed them to like a deeper blue. I don't like that. Alright, so we're going to get down to his clothing. He might have another change this year because I don't know if all of his clothing is going to be here. He had very specific shoes and boots, very specific looks to him. Oh god, I'm not making him come out in Logan Paul look. Okay. I mean, that could work. That could work. The only problem with that working is he's not Loki. You know, he's Thunderbolt Mania. This is where this gets a little ironic because, as I said, this character doesn't wear stuff like this. But I'm gonna look for some masks just in case, you know. There is some interesting masks. But there it is, again. This is a reminder, this is just his entrance stuff. So he's going to look completely different when he, you know, he wears the helmet, but... Yeah, why not? This year he can have a piercing. I'll give him a piercing, why not? He's allowed to have a piercing. He's Tyler White. He's been through so many battles. So many battles and so many games. It's just like, you know. Alright, that's the helmet done. And like, now we're gonna... you gotta be kidding me. We're gonna try and find the outfit that he wore in the last game. Honestly, I don't even remember the outfit that he would wear to the ring. Rock's $600 shirt? I don't think so. It wasn't that. Might have been that, actually. I know that he did wear a cape. And I'm like, some of these hoodie things. I mean, you could get away with wearing that. Maybe, there it is there. So this is he didn't have the Egyptian thing on him last year, but we're trying something new. I can imagine like some of you guys are gonna be like, well, why would you try something new when that's not what he wore? Because our characters are allowed to change over years. It's very capey, isn't it? Dun 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 dun! It's Superboy! So yeah. He is very, so Tyler White is very stereotypically, he's a proud Aussie. Now, outfits, I don't think he actually wore one of these last year. I mean, he probably could wear one. It's Kane! No. No, to save so much time, I could have made him wear that. Again, something that he doesn't wear. He doesn't wear tassels or anything like, he doesn't wear anything along these lines. As again, I've said it so many times in this few minutes, he's a very basic style superstar. He, He's not exactly a superhero or anything like that. He's a very basic superstar, very generic, which kind of says a lot. I like the basics. What could I say? Yeah. Big jewelry, piece of crystal. Give him the Ulafala. He is the tribal chief of Australia. Acknowledge him.
I'm the tribal chief around here. Yeah, you see me.
Oh look, I can be an idiot like Logan Paul and wear a Yu-Gi-Oh card around my shirt. This is where this gets tricky because he does have some interesting looks to him. Yeah, well, I can say he definitely has changed this year. He didn't look as crazy like this. Put a backpack on him, why not? Alright, his lower body. Well, see, now I can't give him tights because I've just given him thingamajiggy. So I need to remove that. And that. Yes. Yes, and yes. Thank you. Trunks. Does he wear any specific style of trunk? The answer? No. it's interesting because I don't know what to give him this year. And they're not a bad trunk. To match the rest of him. Yeah. And wrestling tights, again, I don't know. Wrestling tights are a tough thing to pick because he does wear tights, but it's just like, he ain't no Triple H. Funny, I think those were the tights that he wore. Again, this is getting frustrating because while I don't exactly remember everything he used to wear, I do remember some of it. You know. And he is meant to be a hero-esque kind of character. That kind of works. Yeah, those weren't what he wore last year. I keep saying last year, and I don't mean last year either. I mean, like, you know. Now, he does wear kick pads. Again, not a lot of people know this. This is the thing I was having trouble with last year, was trying to figure out what boots go with these particular knee pads. Yeah, he's not an easy character to replicate. You know, he is, but he isn't. Does he come up with a belt? Don't think he's ever come out with a belt before. This is interesting. Like, he sort of comes out with a belt, but most of this stuff comes off him when he gets in the ring. He ain't no bloody well furry. That's not what I'm saying. Like, he's not a hard character to recreate. He's just a hard character to. He's a hard character to evolve. Like, he's a fun character. I absolutely love this character because, well, here's the thing: if I didn't love my own character, you wouldn't see him in all the games. So you kind of got to love your own character, because if you don't love your own character, there's no point putting him in a game. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta love your own character to remake them over and over and over again, and that's just it. Mr. Tyler White here has been my character that I've created years and years and years. Quite literally years and years, actually. Even metallic lines. Just imagine he comes out going, woo! I feel like he's missing. Yeah, he's missing something. Never give up. Old school Kane. I don't think he really necessarily needs a jacket, you know. But I think him having a jacket actually helps him. Again, he is a proud Australian, and he's like the Australian knight. There he is, he's done. He pitted full. Alright. Yep. And we copy the ring attire, and the ring attire goes here. So now he's got one set of attires. Now we add it in here. This is where this gets to be a little bit more fun, because now he takes off that. Oh, he takes off that. He takes off that. And he takes off that. No. Okay, now we're gonna have to figure this out because he... So now he takes all that off. And then underneath that top there should be another version of him. Because you don't want him fighting in that. I dare say it's in here somewhere. Definitely not that. Or that. He ain't Roman. Alright. Yeah, he's definitely changed this year compared to... Yeah. I think the game just broke. No, it's not that. You know what I think it is? I think it's the shiny pants. So yeah, he's yeah, he's definitely got a knightly feel about him. I just want to do a little more work on him, but yeah. Now I'm happy. Alright, now that we've got that out of the way, when he's on this side, this is his baby face, this is his heel. So on the heel side of things, when he fights, he doesn't wear that. And you don't wear that. So I'm not happy with those trunks. Because when he fights in trunks, he's got to look like he wants to be there, you know? This is why I'm saying this is actually, like, it's really tough to put him in trunks like this. I think maybe he doesn't wear trunks. I think he's going to wear tights, because tights seem to be the only... Yeah, he wears tights to the ring. I knew it. So like I was explaining before, he has two versions of himself. He has a heel and a bad guy, and a good guy. A heel and a babyface. And the babyface is the good-looking one. The heel wears a little bit more on the nasty side. Not a cross-dressing one though.